Good morning, YouTube modeling community. Rick coming at you from the Heartbeat Model Shop. I want to give you an update. I've got my Chevy Truck Month truck done. We finally made a decision on what we were going to do with the wheels. So we got her done late last night. So want to give it let you see what she looks like and let you know what else is going on here in the shop. So give me just a second here and we'll show you what she looks like. Alright guys, 65 Chevy step side for the Chevy Truck Month for Heath was putting on. First off, I want to thank Heath for having this. I've enjoyed it. Enjoyed it up to a point. Had some fit issues, some parts missing. Don't know if anybody else ran into that same problem. Just a couple of small details, but I had such a hard time deciding which wheels, the look I wanted. I wanted it lower than what I actually end up building it. But limited talent and know-how. I just didn't get it down the way I wanted to. I'm not really sure. I've watched a couple of videos. I've watched a couple of guys really lower theirs, and it looks like they end up like cutting the bed out, cutting inner fenders out. I just wasn't sure whether I liked that look or not. So as far as I just don't have the knowledge, I guess. It's probably just one of those things I'll have to try one of these days on a build. That's not on a time constraint, which I realize that we didn't have to have them done, but I always like when I'm doing something, if there's a time frame on it, I'd like to at least try to get it done in the time frame. And wheels, we couldn't decide what wheels we wanted. I love the look of both wheels on the truck, and being I could not get the truck lowered the way I really wanted it lowered for the wide white walls and the red rims, I opted to go with the chrome wheels. And I mean, I like both looks. I really do. I don't know. I just couldn't get her lower the way I wanted to. So I decided to go with this look here. Like I say, I like the stance. I had lowered the rear end, so I had to turn around and raise it back up. So I used some blocks to put back underneath of it to raise it up. And then, but we, like I say, I love the looks of it. I like both of them. So one of these days I'll have to build another one and maybe go through the process of getting it lowered down the way some of you guys do it, and see if I can get that done. But there she is, guys. A couple fit issues. The windshield does not fit the way it's supposed to. I think I've heard a couple of the guys on YouTube that's building the same model having the same complaint about the windshield not wrapping around far enough to where you kind of have to center it. And I think I did a pretty good job of it. You can't really see inside on either down here in the corners down here. It didn't quite seem like it was wide enough. So I think we got that done. Show the end. Not a whole lot of detailing inside. Like I said, I kind of have to pick and choose what I'm going to spend extra money on. So this one here doesn't have a lot of aftermarket stuff. We just did the normal battery, some cables, and the water bottle, and paint, just stuff like that. We really didn't do anything fancy. It's just a nice, clean, I'm going to say stock build, other than I made the drive shaft, two-piece drive shaft out of aluminum. It's just a nice, clean, super looking little build, little pickup. And I really like it. So, like I said, didn't do a whole lot. Everything's pretty much box stock. Some other issues I had. Of course, it comes with a V8. But it only comes with one set of pipes and mufflers. and it does not have a crossover pipe to connect the left side to the right side when it comes off the manifolds. So I just, from doing everything else and worrying about the wheels and all that, it did not catch me. I didn't catch it until here just like a day ago. And I'm getting ready to go ahead and finish up with the chassis. All right, let me put the exhaust on. Get to looking in the box, and it's like, wow, how come there's only one set of exhaust pipes and muffler? It's a V8. There is no crossover Y to connect the two together. Oh crap! Now what am I going to do? So I went through a couple parts boxes, try to come up with something to make it work. To be honest with you, at this point, I have not found anything. I tried to make some out of some solder, but I couldn't come up with two mufflers that would be easily cut to where I could lay over top of the solder to look like the pipe was running through the muffler. So at this point, that is the only thing I have not finished. Like I said, underneath, we made the drive shaft out of 2 pieces of aluminum. Did the rear end housing and the front end housing a different color. Got the shocks. But to this point, I have not been able to come up with a nice set of pipes and mufflers to put on it yet. I know I've got another week before the month's over with, but I have really got to get see if I can find something else. I've gone through quite a few models at this point, and hopefully I just got tired last night and just got tired of looking, and so I just went ahead and glued the mirrors on, glued the door handles and stuff like that, just to have it basically finished. So I'll have to add the exhaust to it here maybe sometime one night this week if I can find something that's going to work. But there she is, guys. Like I said, I like both set of wheels on it, but I think I messed up on the wide whites. The wide whites, I thought I wanted something different, so I painted the chrome, center chrome hubcaps, painted them red to match. I don't know whether that was a good idea or not. Like I said, the only good part about it is in one of my previous videos, and I don't know whether I can get it to do it now or not. Probably not, with these pop on and off. So if I get tired of looking at it one way, I can always pop the other set of wheels on. Like I say, just luckily, I don't know. I think I like the chrome wheels better. I think I probably messed up by painting the center little chrome hubcaps. Probably messed up painting them red. For some reason, to me, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't. I wanted something different, but I don't know whether it looks right, looks the way it should be. I don't know, just something just didn't catch it right. So I think we're going to leave the chrome ones on it. I'll build another one of these days where I can get it lowered down where I want to. Probably can't see inside, but inside we two-toned the inside, red and black. Did the door panels, door handles, dash, stuff like that. Like I say, you probably can't see it real well, but got that done inside. So let me take this back off. Yeah, if I put it on right, it might go on. Just a second there, guys. There we go. Alrighty. Now we got her. Well, like I said, I probably messed up painting those things. Probably messed up painting those center hubcaps red, which probably made it didn't look very good, but it is what it is. Man, I had such a hard time deciding which ones I wanted to begin with. Like I say, the way it looks right there right now, I'm happy with it. I like the red and the black. I like the red and black interior, two-tone. I like it. So we'll have to build another one of these days. Maybe do one that is not a step side, which might make it easier as far as lowering it down. Don't know. Like I said, I've never done it before, so but I've seen a couple guys doing it on for this truck build, and I'll have to go back and watch their videos a little more and figure out how they did it. But like I said, there it is, guys. Chevy Truck Month. I enjoyed it. Heath, thanks again, buddy, for having it. I enjoyed it. I hope everybody has enjoyed it as much as I have, and other than me not making up my mind what wheels I want. We're as far as anything else going on in the shop, I've got to get back to I got to get back to my extreme build. I have I'm really pushing it. I hope I can get her done by the deadline. I haven't figured out a way yet to shorten the chassis, move the rear end up just a hair to make it look a little more, I guess, where it should be without cutting it again and all that. And I just don't think I want to go to that process of cutting this thing again. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is and just go ahead and finish the build. Just about got the motor ready for it. So I think we're just gonna go with the way it is, guys. I just don't have the. I think there's just too much involved for me anyway. There's too much involved trying to cut this thing and move it forward. Then I would have to add to the rear of the chassis to fill in the little gap that's going to be back there. So I think we're just going to go with it for now. I'm going to go ahead and finish it. This is not bare metal full, guys. This is I did this before. Todd H sent me some surgical blades. I tried to take my steady hand and use a tester's silver marker to do all the trim. I think I did an excellent job on it. I don't have any places anywhere that's a couple little spots where it didn't quite get, but I'm afraid to touch it up, afraid I'll mess it up, and I don't want to have to repaint this thing. Todd, I'm going to sit down this afternoon and watch the race and try your blades and try to do some bare metal full on the scrap 60 body that I messed up the first time on the extreme build. So we're gonna try to do that this afternoon. But I think we're gonna go ahead and go with this one the way it is. I'll get the motor finished. The interior is ready to paint. Just got to get the fuel cell, nitrous bottles and stuff in it in the trunk. Get that done. Get some wiring done. And hopefully we'll have this thing done by the deadline. So we're going to try hard. If we get her done, we do. If we don't, well, we're just going to use it as a learning experience to maybe watch some more videos and see how you guys do it when you do the cutting as far as tubbing something out. And I might have chosen, should have chosen a little better model to tub, because there's just so short distance between here and here. That when you add the big tubs in there, it really gets it's up against the rear glass brace that goes across here. So maybe it's just the wrong type model to try and tub. We're gonna stick with it. We're gonna hang in there with it and just like I said, use it as a learning experience and try to get her done by the deadline. So that's what's going on here in the Heartbeat Bottle Shop, guys. My next update will probably be on the cranky build. Hope to have it painted and some sub-assemblies done to where I can show it, and then it'll probably be the only video I will show on that. Like I say, trying to stick with Dr. Cranky's wishes as far as not showing too much until the calendar actually comes out. But my next video hopefully will be one where it's at least painted and some sub-assemblies done to see what you think it's going to look like, and then we'll go from there. So it's Sunday morning here in Florida. As usual, from the Heartbeat Bottle Shop. This next week coming up. Everybody be safe, be careful. Last thing I like to say is go Big Blue, Kentucky Wildcats. We're into Sweet 16. So we'll just have to see if we can make it any further. 36-0, going for the 40-0. So go Big Blue. I guess that's it, guys. Cletus, you got anything you want to say? No, he's kind of quiet this morning. He ain't said too much. So, guys, have a good one. I hope you like the model. Thanks again, Heath, for having the Chevy Truck Month. You and Will. A lot of nice builds out there. Guys are doing some super looking trucks, man. I tell you, I wish I had half of your guys' talents and knowledge on how to do these things, some of this stuff. But hey, we'll learn it one of these days. We'll just keep at it, and it'll get better. So, guys, have a good one. From the Heartbeat Model Shop, this is Rick and Cletus. We're going to sign off.